Hey there, Evaristo. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, and I'm sorry if I'm not. But just to kind of fill you in on everything, so my name's Ashley. Teresa had reached out and spoke with Sadie. And yeah, I'm doing this video to show you a few things that you can start to do to just maximize your traffic online better and ultimately beat out your competition, taking their spot in Google. And you'll start to see the traffic that they're currently getting from being in the spot that they're in. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time, so including my own. So, if you do have any questions at the end of this, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. And with that being said, let's just jump right on in. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is your current website. Now, I like how you have your services, your about us, your portfolio. I would suggest having your phone number as well as a form submit. Form submits are good for conversion rates, as well as a locations or like areas we serve tab. Because when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, as well as being able to cater to different types of people who are going to be coming to your website. So first off, when somebody comes to your website, they don't want to have to dig and scroll just to see if you offer a service that they're looking for or if you even come to the area they're in. And then as far as the form submits go, some people, they don't want to have to talk on the phone. And then as far as, having your phone number, some people, they don't want to fill out a form. They just want to be able to click to call. So I would suggest having a phone number up here, multiple click to call buttons. It just makes it, again, that much more user friendly rather than having to have, your possible customer memorize your phone number. They're just able to boop, click it, and that's that. So scrolling through on your homepage, the first thing that I noticed that you're lacking is content. And when I'm talking about content, it's everything that I have highlighted. Now, that's definitely my first tip for you, is to go and get more content and fit in some keywords that you want to be found for. Because look, if I want to be found for like electrical installation, Los Angeles, California, or whatever other services that you offer in whatever other areas that you serve, I'm going to have that as a header. I'm going to have that in my description somewhere. And I'm going to even save a picture as that. Now, Google likes to see right around 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword-rich content, so just keep that in mind as far as, when you do or if you do go and get some content for your homepage. Now, this is what I searched for you. I could have searched anything else, but, this is what I searched, and I could search anything else if you want me to. But these guys from the organic section are your competitors, and I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. So if we take a look at their website is just a little bit more user-friendly, a little bit more updated, and a little bit easier to navigate, in my opinion. They don't have their locations tab, but they do have all of these services that they offer, all laid out, easy to see. Contact our team, phone number. But the thing that they do have that you are lacking is content. They have a lot more content than you do, but the thing is, they're not considered an authority yet because they're not at that 1,500 word marking that Google likes to see. So that's good for you, because that means if you were to go and get 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, again, fit in some keywords that you want to be found for, you'd already be beating these guys out as far as content goes. Now, I'm going to go back here and just break down Google for you a little bit. So the first thing that we see are the Google Guaranteed Ads, and I'm a personal fan of these. A lot of others are fans of these as well because Google guarantees the job up to a certain percentage, and that's in terms of money. Now, the conversion rate for these are pretty high, so that's good for you because you're only getting charged for calls. And as I'm sure you're aware, most of the time when people are calling, they're more prone to actually making a purchase rather than filling out a form submit where they just want to know more information. So, if we come down to this next section, this is the GMB, and 40% of traffic comes from this area. So what I would do if I were you is I would go and find out all the different citations that Powell Electric has, and I would go and I'd list myself in those on top of like 300 more. Because look, whatever your competitors had to do, you're going to have to do the same exact thing and then some. Because we want to get above them, right? We don't want to be even in level with them. We want to get get above them. So go find out all the different directories these guys have themselves listed in. List yourself in those as well as like 300 more. And then as far as this last section of Google, this is the organic section. Now, getting in here requires having relevant backlinks. And keep in mind I said relevant, because if you were to have a Pizza Hut linking back to you, it's not going to be as powerful as having another likewise business as your own from a different area, of course, linking back to you. We want the most relevant backlinks, and that's for the most effectiveness. Now, keep in mind, these are your competitors for this specific keyword search. As I said, I can type in, or I could search any other services that you offer in any other areas that you serve, and you could have completely different competitors. So we need to get you on this first page of Google for all the keywords that you want to be found for. Now, the more times that you show up on Google, and the more times you show up all across Google, the more possible traffic you're going to have to your website. And as I'm sure you're aware, more traffic equals more business, more money. So to get you in this area, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect possible. I went to all the ways to page 4 and I could not find your business, and that's a problem. So to get you on here, we come to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your stats, and this explains why you're not on the first page of Google. Your website is not very trustworthy in the eyes of Google, and the 117 backlinks that you do have, they have no power. They are giving you no power. Which the backlinks are what ranks you in Google. So that tells me your website has no strength currently, and because of that, you are getting no traffic to your site. The keywords you are being found for are this right here, which are mainly all your own name. So that tells me that you're getting your business by word of mouth, at least all from this specific keyword search. Now, if we come over to your competitor, we can see that they have a little bit higher of numbers, which explains why they're in the position that they're in. But look, they're getting a lot of this power from their main Brentwood electrical page. They have an electrical location page out in Los Angeles, and that's what's being ranked, and that's what it is. Their actual location page that's ranking out here isn't that powerful. They're just getting a lot of their main power from their main page. So look, if these backlinks are strong enough to get them in the position that they're in, then they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So what I'd do is I'd go and I'd get these backlinks and I'd get them pointing back at you. Now look, once you beat them in content, you beat them in backlinks, you take this spot that they're currently in and you start seeing that traffic that they're currently getting, which you can read. They're currently getting 162 people to their website per month. That's a per month number. And I hope you really can see how valuable it can be for you to be on this first page of Google. It honestly is crucial. And now as far as what they're being found for, they're being found for their name. 350 people are typing electrical in Los Angeles, and 8 people are directly going to their site. Electrical Santa Monica, 17 people going right to their site. Let's say you were to land 5 out of these 17 and you get $1,000 per job. That's $5,000 off just one keyword and one keyword alone. Now look, I did another search just to show you. Solar panels installation, Los Angeles, California. Now these are your competitors for this keyword search. So down from the organic section, this is your competitor. And this is their stats. They're getting 232 people to their site per month off that keyword. And I couldn't find you at all for this. I went all the way to page 6 and I could not find you. That's 232 people you're missing out on. And this site isn't very strong. So your competitors are not very strong. It just Google needs to give those positions to somebody, and they're just doing a little bit more than you. So, we want to target the people who are new to the area, who have been working with one of your competitors, and they want a new company to work with for whatever reason. It's nice to get word of mouth, but we want to target those people, like I just said, who are new to the area. And look, I have the tools, the means, and the knowledge to get you in these positions. It just takes you wanting to take your business to that next level to get you in these spots here. There's a lot of business to be made, a lot of people to be helped. It's just not going to happen being on the 20th page of Google. As you can see, you get no traffic off being on the 20th page of Google rather than, being on the first page of Google. So 20th page of Google, first page of Google. So reach out. I'd love to talk some more, and I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one, Everesto.